Beer review.
Hello and welcome back to another boozy review.
Yeah.
Today we got the fucking
Big sidebar.
What up?
This shit's upside down.
We'll just turn it. We gotta do the intro again. I'll do it quick. Hello.
a Park Brewing WindStorm
Yes.
Pale Ale.
It's West Coast Pale. Stanley Park Brewing. I'll do a little zoom in.
Yeah.
Stanley Park Brewing West Coast WindStorm Pale Ale.
This motherfucker's coming at you at 5.4%.
Yes, and it's a tall can, so it's two standard
There you
drinks
go.
in one.
Exactly. Yep.
This shit was $2.70.
270.
Inflation has not hit the beer yet.
Made in Canada, baby. Support your
This is
fucking
made right. This
local
is made right
breweries,
here
man.
right in Vancouver, Stanley Park. That's not that far.
We're not in Vancouver.
Not anymore. Play the clip from last one. Jesus, this is greasy.
You're getting stabbed right now.
Yeah, we're not in Vancouver anymore.
Yeah, no. So like fucking Stanley Park, fucking Steamworks, all that shit.
Yeah, that's where Steamworks comes from.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, no, fucking. I really like Vancouver breweries.
Yeah, they make good stuff. Good beer.
I can't believe Shaft is a Victoria exclusive.
Yeah.
Any of the American viewers here,
It's like
please make
old-fashioned.
a fucking Shaft a regular.
I think down there it's called an old fashioned.
It's called a picker up.
No.
Or picker up. Oh yeah, picker upper. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Picker upper.
Old fashioned is like whiskey.
Yeah,
and shit
yeah.
like that.
Don't listen to
no,
me.
like,
I'm fucking.
We'll
But
cut that out.
Right now we got the fucking.
Right. Ooh, that was a good crack.
That's a nice crack.
Julian, I know I bought it, but will you do the honor?
They smelt us.
Okay.
You do a smell. Do a smell test first. Let me do a smell one before you. I'll waft it in like how chef does.
You won't like that.
You don't think I will? Hold on, let me see. It's a little piney.
That's,
A little bit.
you know what pine tastes like.
Yeah, it's IPA. But IPA is Indian Pale Ale, right? So this is almost an IPA. We don't really fuck with IPAs, but a pale ale, it's a little different. Before you, let me do before you do.
Yeah, it's definitely IPA.
IPA adjacent.
Yeah.
But that's not bad.
It's not bad.
That that feels.
It definitely pays for the percentage.
Oh yeah. This doesn't feel like 5.4. This feels like a 3% drink maybe.
A 3%.
Like a light beer. This feels like a light beer.
Well, the thing is like.
It's not as earthy as the IPA, thankfully, because that shit sucks, dude. If you ever see us review an IPA, you know we fell off, bro.
Like right now.
This is a pale ale. It's not. It's just PA. Not like this. This is. If this tastes like an IPA, this is the best IPA I've ever had. Because
No. You've had Alexander Keith's. Come on.
okay, yeah, that's the outlier.
It's like, whoa,
All right,
wait.
Keith is the
Keith's
outlier.
is amazing, but
That's an
like
outlier.
this is.
But this is here, Don, you want to try a little sip? I'll take one for you. It's not as piney. That's what I liked about it.
It definitely isn't piney.
That's what I like about it.
It definitely isn't piney.
It tastes like a tree nut, for sure.
Full disclosure, we know nothing about beers.
No.
But
besides, well, we're alcoholics, but that's about the most else we got.
the thing is, like, it tastes very much like not the piney parts of IPA,
No. There's a slight tinge.
but like the evergreen,
Like the
if you
earthy,
will.
yeah, the evergreen, the earthy part of it.
The
Like
Vancouver
the
feel.
good parts of an IPA.
the tolerable parts.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't really think, me personally, I don't think there are much good parts of an IPA. That's why we didn't get the IPA. The fucking.
He's red.
Yeah, I can say it. I'm also fucking Latina.
What?
I'm Latina.
You don't have the skin tone for it though.
No, I'm Latina. I'm caked up. On this shitty little show, we do genuinely generally like to do more local stuff. I think this is probably the furthest, besides like the fucking Italian Pilsner.
Like fucking say.
Support your local alcoholics.
Steelhead.
Shout out, bro. $2 for the fucking talking.
Pacific Pilsner, all that kind of shit.
I think out of all the beers we've done, I would put this below the Islander Lager, which you and Ty did on the beach.
One to the channel. This one is the Vancouver Island Brewing Islander Lager.
I would put this below the apricot ale that we did at the park.
For the first time, we'll be trying the Souk Oceanside Brewery.
We made a review about this
Lantern.
one,
Well,
but
I would hope so.
I would put this above the Chalbalo.
better than the rose.
Yeah, I think this is out of the what, like 5 we've done, 5 or 6. This is probably second to last place. It's not the best, but also for $2.70, my boy, that's a lot of liquor for $2.70. That's a lot of alcohol.
You know,
I'll bite the bullet when it comes to a PA. You know, I'll go on the PA system and shout the name of WindStorm all day, baby. For that price?
WindStorm!
What?
I thought you
Say Wingstop?
It's a WindStorm.
Oh, WindStorm. Be like,
That's
oh,
it.
the boys are there? All right. I guess I'll have a fucking beer.
homies, man.
It's gonna be
That's
the
what I'm
what
saying.
I'm
Lost
playing
Boys,
at right
that's
now.
what I'm
That's gonna be the.
Point at his dick.
Why did you moan?
That's your
Why you?
Your piss gets stored in your
No,
balls.
it's, oh,
I'm an inquisitive man. All right. So yeah, if you guys are ever near Stanley Park or in anywhere that sells this, I would. What'd you say out of 10? What'd you say out of 10 for that? It's not like you can't see without him. Whatever. Out of 10, what would you say? What's your rating? Ooh, he's doing the swish.
Do the mouth thingy.
I'll do it.
I'd
when I do.
say probably solid 6.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Solid 6.
That's what I was
You
gonna say.
haven't
Solid
even
6.
reviewed it.
It's a little too hoppy for my taste, but
That's fair. Here, while he's reviewing, I'm gonna switch.
yeah.
Keep going.
I'd say solid 6 just because, like, you know, it's a little too hoppy. We're not drinking wine.
You do that with wine? Is that how you mellow your tannins?
You aerate wine, yes. You don't fucking like.
Yeah, I aerated.
You don't gurgle anything.
So this beer is not one you want to aerate.
You're a gurgler.
Not aerate that. That is
we're
gurgling.
professional drinkers here.
You're a gurgler.
There you go.
Got a load of this guy.
Get a POV. You're getting a load of this guy. With the claymation, so it drops off. It drops off from that 6. I know your disgust is from me, but like that
Nah.
drops off from a 6, right? Like,
Oh, that's a 6. I'm just.
No, but-
I'm flabbergasted.
okay, but like whatever. Shut up. It's so we're about here, and the taste is really diminished. Like,
Well, once it gets warmer, yes.
well, it's not even the temperature of it, because we've been holding it like that. Like it's not the temperature of it. It's still decently cold. I think it's just the percentage of
The skim is under the bum.
right. It's the skim. It's the skim that like was on the top, but we drank what's underneath, so it's just the skim now. So this is the real test of how it tastes. I would say with this, it's gonna drop from a solid 6 to like a. It's like a 4.5. That's what I'd say. Because that hoppy IPA taste, that like ferny IPA taste is really coming out now.
I'm about to pee.
Don't make them do that. Don't make them do that. I'll do that. But overall, for the percentage you get, 5.4%. It's 2 standard drinks because
The
it's a tall
thing is, the problem is that
You're
like
paying $1.50, $1.25 for a drink.
I think we have an unhinged perspective
Of course,
on what this is.
we're very blessed having so many good breweries around us.
Yes.
That when something mediocre comes around, it feels less valued than it should be.
Yes. But the
Especially
thing
in this
is,
economy.
this
This
one,
economy?
this one, I think is a very.
You want to finish it? You want to finish it and give me your final thoughts?
Like it's a very subpar.
Yeah, subpar is a good word. For the price point though,
brew. For the price point, yeah, it's
the
totally
price
fine.
point?
It's totally fine. It's totally fine, especially when you're looking at West Coast breweries here, because a lot of them are fucking like craft breweries that like fucking charge you up the fucking wazoo. You don't need that shit.
yeah, if you're broke as shit, get this. If you ain't broke as shit,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
you might want to get that.
You might want to get it.
Yeah.
Why
if
would you?
I think the only scenario you would is if you have a 6-pack of something else, say like Vancouver Island Longer.
Yep. fucking steelhead.
Steelhead, something like that, or that, and then you get that on top of it. That is not something that like I would not drink a 6-pack of that.
No.
I couldn't. I don't think. I
No,
could.
it's disgusting.
Yeah, I think because
That's a supplement.
it
It's
gets
a
too
supplement.
cold. It gets too cold. Like it gets too warm too quick from being cold.
And it's a very hoppy thing.
Yeah,
It's
and
a very hoppy
because of the
fucking
temperature
thing.
loss, the hops level feels a lot more. It's
It
that
feels
trade-off
a lot
that
more
you have
intense.
to.
It feels a lot more intense. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big sidebar from your camera, man. If you get stuck in a island, aka like Haidagua,
Yeah.
and that's the only beer you have, but you still drink it for the rest of the trip.
I think so. I think
Beer's beer.
there's I think besides that fucking Red Ruby shit me and you tried in the park that one day, sucked. That shit was awful. That beer, I would not wish upon my greatest enemy. If I was sober, stuck on an island,
That sounds horrible.
I'd just goon.
That's not.
Yeah, at that point, bro.
Don't.
Thank you so much
Right, thank you.
for taking a look at this video.
Let me do the
if you
outro
did.
this time. So, thank you all. This has been another boozy review, our friends. And I threw the can away, but that was the Stanley Park WindStorm Pale Ale.
Winston.
It was alright. Pick any other beer we've reviewed to get, though, before that. And remember, if you see us in your local liquor store, give us a fucking beer. You know? If you know where this...
Oh yeah, the sangria.
If you know where this
Yeah,
drink
but-
is,
yeah.
you better be sending me a fucking DM right now. I'm gonna beat your ass.
That shit's amazing.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah,
find
we've been
that.
looking for it for years. We've been looking
Isn't
for it
that
for
the
years.
whole point of going into the fucking dam was to look for it?
Wasn't
Yeah.
the whole point, but like that was a goal for sure.
That was a part of
Me with a car.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I will. It's too late. I've decided. My decision is. I'm gonna use that bitch like a trampoline. You see?
Mm.
It's still like hold it the way you were holding it before. There you go. I'm gonna use that bitch like a trampoline.
Alright.
Fuck. Oh. Fucking hurt, dude.
You're
I
not
like
an
kneed
omelet.
myself in the fucking face.
Wow.
Subscribe to the Lost Boys.
You gotta hit that Yamcha post after you get the feed. Put a little bit in the sleep.
Oh, that fucking hurt. I feel like I'm gonna shit my pants now, man.
Yeah, shit a few, bro.